But the focus of this is the blind spot right here. Focus on the red area. What's known to others and is not known to self. This, if you take doctoral leadership studies, and I can use the research, which I don't enjoy doing, to validate this, is top leaders and top executives want to know their blind spot. If you go talk to your boss or you go talk to your coworker and they say, you know, I'm a little hasty making decisions, I'm a little crabby in the morning. Like, yeah, I know. I've known you for a while. The point of saying this is, will they embrace their blind spot and the gaps they need to improve? Or will they say, oh, that's not me, that doesn't have anything to do with what I'm about? So the blind spot is my equivalent of you can't handle the truth, because it's all about the truth. And if you want to grow, if you want to increase those gaps and narrow the gaps of your leadership, of your communications, then you need to be aware of your blind spot. And that's where 360-degree feedback and all that kind of stuff came from. And again, the reason I said that earlier is, it's not people don't know it about you already. They already do. So you should embrace who you are and say, if I want to get better, I need to ask people to get feedback to improve. So beware of the blind spot is the first idea in thinking about your business. All right, movie quote number 2. This was one from Hitch from a few years back. This was, begin each day like it was on purpose. All right? So I always stress purposeful, deliberate, and intentional thinking. So when I'm using social media, I really try to always think through what I'm doing. Who could read this? How could it be perceived? How could it go south? What does it mean? So anything you write, anything you say, anything you do, think through what you're doing and have a strategy. So begin each day like it was on purpose. Have a plan. Know what you want to accomplish. You've heard work your plan, plan your work. That's the idea here. So my comment is, what we hear all the time is what? Think outside the... And I say, forget it. Break the box. Right there. My idea is break the box. As if thinking. Everybody's so quick to tell me when I'm consulting, whatever, here's why we can't make the sales calls. You don't understand, it's all about price. You don't understand, we don't have the customer service people we need. You don't understand, we don't get the credit. You don't understand, our cash flows. I don't care. I mean, everybody's on an equal playing field. Make it happen. I put a logo in my company years ago when I built it, when I was doing promotion products and training full time. Make it happen. I don't want to hear your excuses. I want to hear what you can do, not what you can't do. We live in a world, the top people, the people that are in here right now, and I applaud you for that, are the people that are trying to get better. People on the outside that don't come to this stuff to say, well, you know, it's just a tough economy, and sales are down, I guess I'll cut my price, and, you know, what are you going to do? People buy online now, and suppliers are taking a bigger chunk of the change, and, you know, people, you can global, they have excuses after excuses. I don't like that. So, break the box thinking is where it's at. Well, I said that, purposeful, deliberate, intentional. Take any disadvantage you have and turn it into an advantage. So if you say, well, I haven't been in this industry this long, Ryan, I'm like, great. Then you're fresh and you have a fresh perspective to learn things. If you say, I've been in this industry forever, I'm like, well, you have a huge advantage of knowledge because you've seen how it's evolved. If you say, well, you don't understand, I come at this from a different perspective, I inherited this company from somebody, I'm like, well, good. There's probably things you're going to see that they didn't see. There's a way to look at it completely different than most people do. And I just want to challenge your thinking. That's what I want to really impart today. So any disadvantage you would give me, I would turn it around and tell you why it could work. So this allows you to be unique in your positioning. It allows you to be unique in your positioning in the marketplace. What I covered in my marketing your brand session was, you know, and we're going to cover this as one of the points, is the message you get out there is what is going to allow you to fight the price war. And you've got to be thinking about that. We'll cover that.